Today, the man accused of shooting 4 people, including 2 Minnesota state lawmakers, appeared in court for the first time. This came on the heels of announcing that Vance Bolter is facing federal charges, including murder and stalking. Federal prosecutor says Bolter actually visited 4 homes. In one case, the lawmaker was on vacation and wasn't home. In the other case, the suspect Bolter left after police arrived. The shootings have left Ohio politicians on high alert. NBC4's State House reporter Natalie Fahmy caught up with a few. She joins us live to tell us how Ohio is reacting. Natalie.
Kyle, elected officials on both sides of the aisle agree what happened in Minnesota is horrific and a tragedy. And here at the State House and at elected officials' homes, security is already ramping up. But elected officials tell me Ohio is no stranger to political violence itself.
It just completely upends your world.
Attorney General Dave Yost has received several death threats, both to himself and his family.
My son received a letter threatening to cut off his head so it could be presented to me.
He has also gotten this bullet with his name etched into it sent in the mail. This 24-page criminal complaint details death threats to public officials in letters that read, "I will kill you for the greater good of the people."
That is completely off the table, and it shouldn't even be considered.
Senator Andrew Brenner has had his home swatted. He's had hazmat officers called to his State House office after receiving a letter with white powder. But Brenner tells me that's only the beginning of the threats he's received.
They think that just because somebody's elected, that they also have a right then to intervene, and they feel like they can intervene violently, and that is just not acceptable.
He tells me what happened in Minnesota is a tragedy and is asking his fellow Ohioans to do one thing.
Tone down the rhetoric.
The lawmakers who were targeted in Minnesota are Democratic. Senator Bill DeMora tells me while he's not received any threats himself, it was eye-opening.
You have to be more vigilant now, and I will be more vigilant for the next several weeks.
Ohio State Highway Patrol is ramping up security at elected officials' homes. For safety reasons, we don't know the exact plans. But DeMora and Brenner tell me this is nothing they would have thought possible a decade ago.
We didn't see the kind of rhetoric or these kind of outright threats that we're seeing today.
It's horrifying that in today's society that local state representatives are getting assassinated.
And again, safety protocols have already increased here at the Ohio State House as well. Typically, we have state troopers stationed at every entrance of this building, but now the same will also be set for the perimeter, too. Local for you at the State House, I'm Natalie Fahmy, NBC4.